joy of building owners and residents of communities at Isheri, Arepo, Lafenwa, Warewa and other adjoining settlements along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State is waning due to yearly flooding. The flooding has destroyed valuables worth several billions of naira, and some promising souls have been extinct by drowning in the tidal wave which annually invades the area. Galaxy News correspondent Lebi Joseph takes a look at this scenario in this special report.
The Lagos-Ibadan border communities may not forget the havoc created by flood during this year's rainy season in a rush. The rainy season, which has remained a nightmare to residents of Isheri Olofin and other neighboring communities, is believed to originate from the tidal wave from Oyo Dam. The dam was commissioned on 29 March 1983 by President Shehu Shagari and is operated by Ogun Osun River Basin Development Authority, which covers 4,000 hectares with catchment area of 9,000 kilometers square. Residents of communities of Isheri, Arepo, Lafenwa, Warewa and other adjoining settlements along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway in Ogun State are going through a devastating experience of threat of flood caused by excessive release of water from the Oyo Dam.
The challenge with our communities is the flood occasioned by the perennial release of water from the Oyo Dam. It is a root cause because it is the only point source that could churn out large volumes of water, especially when you have high intensity and long duration rainfall on the uplands.
So the flooding in this area has been very, very terrible in terms of it has even chased out or discouraged people from living in this environment, and even people who want to do investment in this place has run away. When the flood comes, people tend to vacate their place temporarily. Then after the flood has subsided, they come back. That cannot be a normal way for people to live. So it's a pain that we must all look for how to find a solution to.
So every time we're always having flood, even the rain of a few days ago, just small rain, the entire part of the estate was flooded. So, and that's why we are coming to government. Even like we said, even last year, we lost someone because this kind of flood also contributed to the death of the lady. It was sick, but water also flooded the entire company in the house, met them in the house. The woman died, a 40-year-old woman died, and it's their mother.
Constructions of dams in Nigeria was necessitated by the drought that ravaged the country between 1972 and 1974, with the aim of providing water for the people. So it is worrisome that what was originally designed to bring succor is creating devastating problems.
The whole of the communities here is sited on the floodplain. There's no problem living on floodplain. There's no problem even living on water if you reclaim land, because it only makes sense when you can reclaim any area, you put adequate infrastructure in place. So if we do not have such high unregulated volumes, uncontrolled volumes released from Oya, we won't be having this flood problem.
What is this? The flow of the water is coming from the same with Oyo North. Everything from the Shaki area, all the water is coming from that area. And so approximately they get here about the same time. So there is peak flow in the main channel, there is peak flow in Oyo channel. So all we have to do is keep back some of the flow from Oyo, because that is the only place that has a control structure. There is no other control structure on the river Ogun system.
The dredging needs to be done. Like I highlighted earlier, is to say that, okay, yes, the government said they've been sending swamp bogies. Swamp bogies cannot dredge. Swamp bogies can only desilt. So you need a proper dredging solution from the tributaries that are being diverted or that are running through the communities. Once those tributaries are dredged, the waterway become deeper, and it will enable that waterway to collect more water and channel down into the lagoon.
Why did the problem persist for so long? Many people believe that failure to comply with the German firm recommendation that buildings should be erected by 5 meters above sea level as the major thing responsible for the problem, since the tidal wave is expected to go through fluctuation which rises between 5.4 meters and 1.8 meters during the night and day respectively.
There is no way that's not habitable. We can make this habitable. Only do the needful on his own side, and believing that government then would do its own. Beside the construction, and the first year, the flood ravaged almost everything that it put in there.
Brainstorming for permanent solution begins. Residents of the Isheri-Olofin area of Kara, Ogun State have abandoned their businesses, belongings and homes after the community started experiencing serious flooding. The area used to have a thriving market, which is now a shadow of itself, as traders have been forced to leave their means of livelihood and look for alternatives. The community leaders approached Ogun State government for lasting solutions, which resulted in high-level delegation to tour the whole environment for first-hand assessment. The government commended the interest of the people living within the Isheri border area and its environs, and also iterates the resolution to do the needful to reduce the impact of the tidal degradation. Information has it that past administrations in Ogun State failed to pay attention to the plight of the community.
I can say that under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and with the full support of our governor, the governor of Ogun State, we will find a permanent solution to this problem. We have to attack the problem from many angles.
What we are here to do today is to talk about the technical solution. The financials, we have to now look at it. You need to have an idea about where we are going before it starts, how much will it cost me. So today we have various options on the table and how it will impact on the people. We are here today to share that today, so that they all have an idea about how this solution will have impact on them.
At a stakeholders meeting, where 3 options for the solution of the perennial flooding were laid out by Ogun State Commissioner for Environment, the representative of Isheri people opposed the best of options, which was construction of Atrioventricular Canal, a project that may remove several buildings in and around the Isheri community.
I will oppose it, you understand, because all this area was acquired by the Ogun State government. You understand? Although our community have been assisted for long before the coming of Ogun State government. You understand? And they are the people that acquire all our land, sold it, and put all the money inside their pocket. You understand? If those people that sold land for, they are having problem of flooding of water, you understand? They have to find solution to it. Not that they will direct the solution to our community because they want to find solution to their problem. You understand? So that is the area we are fighting for. You understand? We thank God, we thank them for coming to this area in order to assist people about the flooding. You understand? But they should not use that their solution to affect our community.
Some of the identified problems could be traced to poor drainage problems, heavy rainfall, poor refuse disposal, Oyo Dam spillage. Therefore, it is quite important for the Federal Ministry of Environment to undertake a comprehensive study of the flooding challenge in order to enable government to understand which type of permanent solution to embark upon.